Hi, Capricorn. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. This is a general love reading for all Capricorns. For a more specific reading, you can check out your playlist for twin flames or singles. Welcome to anyone that's new. Thank you for my returning Capricorns. Let's see what Spirit has for us for messages today. Anything Spirit wants to share with us? What do we have going on? I have expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. Expressing your love. I love that. Empathy. Many of us are empathic on this channel. I know that. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So maybe you feel very connected to your person. Maybe you're very in tune to them. You're a soulmate energy, or sometimes empathy is just the sense of I feel what you feel. That's what it is. I can sense when you're not happy. I can sense when you're happy. So I feel what you feel. I love that. And then tolerance. You appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So you can tolerate a lot, right? Some people are really tolerant. Some people are more tolerant than others. So sometimes you can put yourself in someone else's shoes. So you're learning to express your love. You just want to share your love, all of that. Spirit, what do you have for my Capricorns today? What do you want them to be thinking of? I have a 3 of Wands. I have a Devil. And I have a Queen of Cups. Part of me feels like I had to walk away from definitely this devil energy. Okay. It was almost the sense of saving myself. It was almost the sense of, I love myself. I can tolerate a lot, but I can't tolerate somebody not loving me, right? I can't tolerate that you're not going to love me forever, or you're not going to be there for me in the future. So part of me feels like you made a big change, a big step with removing somebody that was very probably toxic, wasn't healthy for you. I don't know, maybe you felt like they were holding you back. They probably were. But you loved yourself more is how it's coming into me now. So that's okay. I have a 6 of Swords. Absolutely. Just this feeling of, I don't know, sometimes it's like I just have to move on, right? Okay, and a 2 of Wands. I feel like whatever choices you made the right decision. You're in a different place right now. You are a queen and you're deserving of this love is how it's coming into me. So what do you have for me? I have a new love. I have new feelings. I have somebody coming forward, expressing their feelings, showing you that they love you, wanting to let you know that they care about you, that they have romantic feelings for you, right? So I don't know. It's like I've been through a little bit of, I've been through it all is kind of how I feel. Like I've been through so much to get to this place. Whoever this is, they're going to be very giving. They're going to be very loving, very generous, very giving. And I guess they just want to show you that you deserve to be loved. So they're like the furthest thing from who you were with. Sometimes Spirit does that, they kind of reward us with the next relationship is just so much better, or, it's just like totally different the second time around, or a different relationship. So I love this feeling of somebody's ready to express their feelings to you and like almost this give you my heart to you feeling. So let's keep going. I'm trying to let go, but I can't. Letting go of the past, letting go of some old hurts, some old wounds. I don't know. Maybe they're working through something. I need to take action. I need to kind of step forward and tell you how I'm feeling. Maybe you're waiting for them to step forward. This connection is spiritual. Maybe they're feeling closer to you than they felt to anyone. Maybe you're already starting to wonder, like, what are the chances of us finding each other? Or what are the chances of us falling in love so quickly? Something like that. You are my soulmate. This is a spiritual connection. I think that one of you is definitely feeling it right out of the gate, or you have already said to each other, I feel like this is a soul connection. I feel like this is bigger than us. Okay. I love that. I love this feeling of I'm going to take action too. So let's keep going with that, because I'm hoping this person is stepping forward and starting to really express themselves and really starting to let you know that, that there's more going on here, or that they see a future with you, or, like, let's take this to the next level, or I'm just in love with you. I'll take that. How about just I'm in love with you? Uh, Eccentricity. Okay, so eccentric. I don't know. Maybe to me, it just feels like eccentric to me is that it's just different than anything I've ever felt before, right? And usually when the person you fall in love with, it is special. It is different. They stand out, right? So that's important. I have devotion. They're going to be devoted to you. They're very giving. They're very giving. They're going to be by your side. They're very devoted to you. That I love. Speculation. The number 4. Almost this feeling of I wonder what. Like I wonder what's coming. What's next? Where are we headed? Could be a Cancer. Could be a Cancer. Let's say I have control. This is coming into me as I'm trying to let go of control. I'm trying to trust. I'm trying to trust the universe. I'm trying to trust spirit. I'm putting it in God's hands. Like maybe I'm letting go of control. Maybe for the first time in my life, I'm letting just kind of something unfold without trying to make it happen or force it to happen, and know that if it's meant to be, it will be, right? I have submission. I'm not going to be controlled. I'm not going to be told what to do. You're stronger than that, right? We know that. And I have an affair. Okay. So I don't think it's like a third party affair. I feel like it's a emotional connection affair, just the way it's coming into me. I don't think it's like I'm having an affair, but I'm having an emotional connection with somebody. I'm having a relationship with somebody. So the thing that jumped out at me the most is this: I'm finally letting something go. I'm letting go of control. Okay. Like I'm not going to make something happen. Like I said, you can't make it happen. You're either falling in love or you're not. This person has feelings for you. It's just a matter of time that this person's going to reveal their feelings to you. So that is what's really going on. It's a soul connection. Let's stay focused on that. I have a Page of Pentacles. There's my sense of time. 5 of Wands, King of Wands, and I have a Hermit. So they've got some kind of internal struggle. Either I've struggled with being alone for a long time. Maybe I'm a little bit set in my ways. Maybe they've been single for a little while. Maybe they are having a hard time giving up this kind of my time, my space, my quiet time. I like to be alone. Doesn't mean they don't like to be with you, but sometimes people have a hard time giving up that space and time, because I have this page like I've got to find the time for you. I've got to put in the effort. I'm trying to figure out how to be with you. But I do have this King, and it's kind of overriding everything with, at the end of the day, all I do is think about you and desire you. And I hope you're as passionate. I have a Leo energy feeling there. I have a Virgo energy. Also, let's see what else. I have the Fool. I think we're off to an amazing start. We're ready to say, you know what, this is going to be good. I'm attracted to you. I'm excited about this connection. A little bit of I know what I want with that Emperor. I know what I want, and I want you. A little bit of a I kind of knew that I wanted you from, when I first met you. A little bit of an ego in the sense that I usually get what I want. Maybe they're very attractive. Maybe they're very charismatic. Maybe they're really good at catching you. But it is a little bit of a, I'm not going to give up on you, and I want to try to get this to the next level. So that is exciting. The only thing they're struggling with is this kind of alone time. In order to be with you, they're giving kind of up, I don't know what they used to do. They used to just sit and hang out with their friends or sit and watch TV, whatever it was. But they're struggling with that. I don't know if that's a bad thing. Seven of Swords. Clarification on that 7, please, Spirit. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands and all these 7s and the Hierophant. I don't know. It's coming into me, believe it or not, as the truth, like seeking the truth. They want to know their true feelings, like they aren't going to say something that just to make somebody else happy. They're not going to just tell somebody that they love them just because they think that's what somebody wants to hear. This person's too strong for that. This person has too much, their morals, their values, those types of things. I got to tell you, when this person tells you they're in love with you, they're going to mean it. There's probably going to be tears in their eyes. They're probably going to be, maybe they've never said it that way to anybody, the way they'll say it to you. So they're going to mean it, is how I feel. Like it just literally came into me as just the truth, like the truth is so important to them. Like I need to know my true feelings before I commit to them. So that's what they're working on. I have a fleeting beauty. So that's coming into me as they see you as beautiful. I mean, just this kind of energy coming into their life, and it's gorgeous. Memories of the forgotten self. Being true to yourself, whether they're being true to themselves, you're being true to yourself. I mean, we all want to be in a relationship, but we want to be in a relationship that makes us happy. Right? We don't want to be in a relationship just for the sake of being in a relationship. So being true to ourselves, there's something going on here with just be truthful to me, like that's very important. Call forth the waves. This is coming into me as waves of emotions. Maybe it's a little overwhelming right now because we're falling in love and we're just trying to figure out, like, what are all these feelings? And yeah, you can say to somebody, well, you're falling in love, and that's what it feels like. But when you're in it, it's kind of like a roller coaster ride. It's exciting and it's scary and it's fun and it's, kind of this wild, crazy ride, right? When you first fall in love with somebody. So maybe we're falling in love and we're really just a little bit of an emotional overload. I'll take it. It's okay. It feels healthy. It doesn't feel, like it's hurtful in any way. I think it's a healthy falling in love. Maybe it's the first time your person's ever really been this in love. That's okay. I have a 9 of Wands. They've gone through a lot to get here. A Knight of Wands, a Devil. Little bit of a feeling of, I just want this to be true. It has nothing to do with them trusting you or not trusting you. It's like, I don't want to wake up one day and find out that you want to be with somebody else. It's like a worse nightmare feeling. Like I'd be devastated, so there's a little bit of that going on, and it has nothing to do with whether they trust you or not, because I do feel like they do. They're just working through all these emotions all at the same time. Everything's coming into them very quickly with these knights. Everything's coming in. Their head is spinning. Their head is spinning. They want to make love to you. They can't get enough of you. They can't wait to see you again. They can't wait to talk to you again. And, all kind of in this big kind of whirlwind of what the heck is going on. And, it's okay. It's all good. It's just, the only thing that jumped out at me was the sense of I would be devastated if I ever found out that you were with somebody else, but you're not. So that could be vice versa. That's when you know you're really in love with somebody, is that the thought of them being with somebody else or the thought of them hurting you is just, like would just devastate you. And that's when you realize, I think that's one of the real reason, the ways that like this is somebody that you're really in love with, because you just can't even fathom not being with them, right? So that's usually when I'm totally into you. Yeah, I mean, I am totally into you. You're all they're thinking about. It's a little overwhelming. I don't think in a bad way, Okay, so let's chalk this reading up as I'm falling in love. Yippee, yahoo. And you know what? Yay. Because so many reading spirit shares with us the hurt and the pain and things that don't go our way, so when things go our way, I mean, you know what, let's celebrate it and be happy and claim this reading and thank spirit. And because when things go our way, it's it's a blessing. There it is. I'm afraid to get hurt. I'm healing some old wounds. Yeah. So, when I said like I would be devastated, that's exactly what is how I felt. Like I'm afraid to get hurt. Like please don't be the one that hurts me. And I don't think so. I think that this is the person who is doing everything in their power to love you. But that is the only thing that's kind of like the underlying energy of, as I'm falling in love with you, I'm realizing that you are somebody that could really hurt me. But they're not, their intention is to not hurt you. That's just the fear of being hurt, right? You make me so happy. You make me happy. I love being with you. I'm totally into you. I need to be alone with you. I need to make love to you. I need to kiss your lips, all that good stuff. I'm at home when I'm with you. I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate that this person is totally into you. All right? Because, fear is fear. There's nothing we can do about fear except to release it and ask spirit to take it away, right? So if this person's totally into you, we're in a good place. This is a good thing. I want you to fall in love. I want you to be happy. I want you to enjoy it. I want you to celebrate it because it is a gift when we fall in love. Okay. Yeah, I get the waves of emotion. I get the overwhelming, feelings that happen. But it's all good. It's all good. So let's ask spirit to continue to guide you. I think this is a great connection, my Capricorns. I want you to enjoy it. I really do. I want to thank spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, if you, the first time watching, you appreciated this reading, consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you again to my returning Capricorns. Anyone who would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. .com.